All right, what's going on YouTube and Tower community? Strong back, and of course we've got another week in the books, and we've got a week in with the Singularity Harness, Goldbot sync, all of that. So it's been very nice on the coin side. Traded off some cells, so I went from four times slabs down to 3-4 times, just to consistently make sure I'm affording these things. And we made some improvements in the workshop, so of course we'll get right into it. I'm a bit late on the post today. I had some bad timing with life events, so start with the lifetime stats, and we are up to just under 6Q, so we'll hit that tonight after the tournament. And tier 10, tier 11, we've got wave improvements, and of course a lot of coin improvements there. And I also hit wave 150 on tier 16, just a small little milestone bump, so that's definitely nice. I haven't attempted 15, 14, 13, and I'm going away this weekend, so I don't think, depending if my run timers line up, I may try something, but more than likely I'll have to push that back into next week. I'll have a nice little break with Thanksgiving, and then everything's going to get a little crazy over here, so I'm just preparing for that. So with the farm stats, as we've been doing, bottom right here is going to be the previous video's farm stats, and then in the top left is going to be this past week. And as you can see, the tier 10, I'm pretty consistently at that 100 plus trillion mark, approaching, at least consistently, I'm trying to approach that 9 trillion an hour. Definitely hit it on tier 11, so that's also nice. And yeah, the big noticeable thing you can see is just the cell drop off. We're losing about 30 to 40,000 cells a run. So definitely hurting there, but all things considered, I'm slowly making improvements with the Cell Plus bonus, and we'll kind of get into some of the things I've been spending coins on the past week. So let's get these guys out of the way, and we will, as usual, go around the horn here. So tournaments. Oh yes, we do have the tournament going up right now. It's been a tough week, 9 and 10. So not as bad as the 15th, but I don't know if it's just tough bracket, and that's just, Champs has been brutal. I know Ethan talked about it in his recent video, but there's been screenshots of people where champions, you're demoting with 1K plus waves back down to platinum, which is wild. I thought I was on a pretty good streak with with these previous ones here. The armored and ult, armored / knockback. Sorry, that battle condition, those definitely hurt. But the 14,000 waves one. I know I ended that one at 4th, and I joined a bracket probably 5-10 minutes before it closed because my farm run had just ended. And yeah, no, I ended it in 4th, and then I woke up the next morning and I was in 9th. So that was a bit of a slap in the face to wake me up. So, of course, we'll keep making our improvements. We'll keep grinding. And let's see what tonight's conditions are. Basic fast, ranged, that's always fun. Okay, that's not too bad. Ranged ultimate can be annoying, but not a huge worry, I suppose, right now. And for the event, oh, perfect. I can get the Let's Play. And which one is that? Power damage, perfect. So a damage boost right before the event, that's definitely nice. When I get my paycheck on Friday, I am going to pick up the pass. These event boost ones are, I feel like, just really too good to pass up. I've still gotta finish these guys, so we'll work on those. Got to put the landmine stun on also. That'll be done in like a couple farm runs. And I haven't touched Goldbot in the past week. I am thinking, depending on what the next event is, probably like double click into duration. I want to get. I'm almost close to finishing the Goldbot duration lab, so I kind of want to get this as close to like 35-40 seconds as possible. So we'll kind of start splitting once this kind of starts spiking in metal cost. Going back and forth between these two. Kind of losing my words here, but it's kind of the plan there with Goldbot. Definitely doing some work though. On the guild side, we still have not gained those 2 members, so that's a bit of a shame. And I don't remember if it was last video or not, but I did get Summon synced up, and that added about like 10 trillion, I want to say, to my runs. So it was actually a pretty decent boost. So I kind of got a split now between the summon duration and then anything extra I guess I can throw into fetch. Like, it's already pretty solid, I think, right now. So it's really just kind of fetching the modules and then like extra shards throughout the day. That's really like what that investment will give me, which I'm greedy for shards, so I can't complain there. I still have not gotten the Restless Eye. Everything has worked out over the past week where the week ends and I have enough coins for the Guardians. So at that point, I'm just like, well, why not? I would rather have that bonus than the tower icon. So I think the next guild box I will pick this up, and then we'll get this crit factor one after that, and then go back into the currencies. So overall, pretty exciting there. Really, really, really happy with this guild season. I think it's time I rotate. I think I'll do Silk this time around. See how that one works out. But yeah, so that's our guild shop. I'll start with ultimate weapons in the workshop again. So as you guys may remember, Death Wave, Gold Tower, Black Hole are synced up here at 2 minutes. And saving the stones for right now. I am so tempted for that extra Death Wave quantity, but we'll have to see. As I really do want to get working on my masteries. I could afford, and I think it's probably actually the play here. I think, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't mind delaying. I'll get it to 30 for now, and then I'll continue saving for the for my masteries. So, take a little detour there, but it's kind of where things are hanging. Spotlight is also hanging out. Same angle, same quantity, and all that. I do eventually want to get angle to 45, so that's going to be another project, another stone sink. Workshop, only thing that's really changed is I bumped up some of the wall health for the event. Excuse me. And that's really it. I don't believe I may... I haven't touched attack level skip from the last video, I'm pretty sure. So, starting at 31, 32% on every run is very nice. And then in champions, that starts me at 1.7. And I kind of mentioned in the intro, I got another level in attack level skip plus, or level skip plus, rather. So this now maxes out at over 50% in a run, and I just find that immensely helpful. When it maxes in tournament, that's 20% skips, so that's just another benefit there that I'm pretty happy about. But everything else, damage, damage and health are still at 5,700, so we're slowly working away there. Nothing on the attack side. I got a couple clicks into attack speed. That's really it. Don't think I've touched anything here in the defense tree. I am very curious on the orb size. Obviously I don't have any developed crowd control still, but even still, obviously my kills are coming from orbs a lot of the time, so I'm thinking maybe this is a fine investment. I just haven't really thought too heavily on it. I mean, it just seems like logically it would make sense. I get more coverage, I hit more things, I don't have to adjust things as much. I don't know. I might be overthinking it. I might be underthinking it. That's the analysis paralysis way. But the big moves this week are just all here in the utility tree. As I mentioned, that extra level and level skip plus. I got the cells up to 1.3. And then the next move here is going to be that 1.32 for coin plus. Probably when I get home from work tomorrow, I should be able to afford that. Just, yeah, depend. If the runs are continuing how they've been, I will be able to get this click tomorrow, and then we'll kind of decide from there. So card-wise, nothing has changed. This is the card set I used for that push to 150 waves in tier 16, I believe. So pretty stock standard. No masteries yet. We're still working on that. So I've been saying it every video, but definitely Recovery Package Plus is most likely going to be the first one. Potentially like a free upgrade build is something I've thought about too. Oops. I don't know why I can't click today. And the boost on damage also is also tempting. 750 is not a bad cost at all. So we'll kind of see when that bridge gets there. And yeah, these were the modules I was using for the push as well. The only change I'm going to do for my tournament here is swap in Sharp Fortitude, and everything else we are good to go. On the polls, so restorative bonus, I have one more copy. I don't know why, I'm very sensitive with the clicks today, I guess. I got the one more copy here, so once this gets into the standard banner, I'll be one away from making that ancestral, which is exciting. I found a couple strays, and then I got my second Sharp Fortitude, so I need 2 more to make this ancestral. The mod pool is crazy right now, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm going to at least maintain some hope for that in the meantime. On the generator side, I guess I could just pull the history. I don't know why. I pulled a shrink ray. That was whatever. Don't think anything. Oh, yeah. Black hole digester. That was it. I need one more copy of the black hole digester. I could take that to Mythic. And yeah, that's kind of the thing that I'm concerned about. You guys have seen it. I have not put any investment into Free Ups Plus, so that would probably be the next project that I would work on. I would dump as many coins to get that up to speed as possible, and then just kind of see if that's more worth it. I imagine it would be that over the Singularity Harness, but that's just kind of my generator luck for now. That extra project funding, so I need 2 more copies of that to go ancestral. And yeah, that's just how the mod pool is looking right now. Everything else is as it has been. I did try. It's kind of spoiler, but I got to the labs and I got a an armor. There we go. I had armor stat ban, and even banning defense absolute, I was not able to find that elusive mythic thorn damage. So that's kind of just on hold for now. And lastly, for the labs, so a lot of stuff has been working. Obviously, I've kind of been talking about it. A lot of stuff here is just quality of life for now. I'm gonna have to. I lost a lot of time today, so this is gonna have to go to 8 hours. Get that back on sync tomorrow. So working on that 5th perk ban just to kind of smooth out the farm runs a little bit. Help out the milestone runs as well. Death Wave, I'm just running just to gold boxes, get it out of the way. It's not doing anything significant for my farms. I still, at the end of the day, I'm still just popping at the roughly same waves, so nothing shocking there. Attack speed, I'm gonna put this in lab 2 once Death Wave Hell finishes. I'm thinking about pausing at 95, but I'm also like, what am I gonna replace it with? So I may as well just max this out. I think it's like 2.5 weeks or something like that, so it's really not bad. Energy Shield is for the future, but really, like, for the time being, it's just the Death Defy mission, just making it a little bit easier. I mean, it's 2 days and some change labs, so not bad at all. Goldbot, getting very pricey, but we'll be at level 18, and then I haven't checked. I can double check the lab calculator right now, but it's probably going to lag my toaster even just pulling that up, so we'll see how this is next week and all the costs. So I may have to put a pause on that, may not. And then as far as the history goes, I got the range up to level 40, so that was nice. The armor ban, as I mentioned. Attack speed, crit factor, got to level 80 as well. Orb speed finished. Core effect ban level 3, that was also very nice. So definitely worked on a little bit since this past week. Shatter Shards finished before that video as well. And yeah, that's still working on the quality of life stuff. We'll throw in some damage again, because until I can put more stones into the existing, or the future crowd control, Death is going to be my best CC for quite a bit, I think. And yeah, I'm going to keep it under 20 minutes this week, guys. Definitely a little all over the place timing wise. I'll actually do a mod poll with you guys just to close it out. Hopefully pulling for you guys is good luck again. Let's see what we get. Yep, a dud. As it should be. But yeah, as always, guys, I appreciate you following the journey. I love when you guys comment, talk about your tower. Not comment baiting, but also comment baiting, I guess. I hate doing the like, share, subscribe stuff for YouTube, but it does help reach more people. All that jazz and good stuff. So, as always, guys, have a great day, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you guys next week. Happy towering.